What's up, TSG? Thank you for having me. First of all, I would like to give a huge thank you to Thunder for allowing me to post on his channel. What you're seeing at the moment is some domination footage. I think it's about a 40 bomb on domination here on Ardene's Forest, using PPSH. So what I want to talk about today is, first, before I start, is the reason there's no audio for this footage is because the audio was really messed up, so I couldn't really use it, so I had to just end up scratching it, basically, and just going silent audio, but hopefully you guys don't mind. So, what I want to talk about today, the topic of this video is loot boxes. More specifically, the whole Battlefront 2 thing that's been happening over the last few days, weeks, months. I'm sure all of you have heard about it, surely. It's been everywhere. It's actually sparked a lot of controversy and over everything. So basically, if you haven't heard about it, what is going on is that Star Wars Battlefront 2 I think it's out now as of recording this video. It is out, I believe. But what is the big controversy is basically what happened was when the game went into Origin Access, which means people who have Origin Access on PC could play it early, they found out that this was already after people found out that there was going to be loot boxes with things that did change the gameplay, mind you. So that's it. After all that, so someone then found out that if you want to play as heroes, say like Darth Vader, Kylo Ren, all those people in the game, to unlock them, you need to have 40 hours estimated. It was estimated that about 40 hours of playtime was needed to unlock these heroes. And that's not even taking into account loading screens, time between matches, opening loot boxes in between games, stuff like that. That's just pure, raw, in-game gameplay. 40 hours. Or you could just pay 20 bucks. So that has just sparked a whole lot of stuff that's been going on. EA has been copping a lot of heat for that. And I'm here to just give you guys my opinion, what I think is going to happen, what I think happened, because they have already done something about it as of recording this video. What they did a few days ago, EA released a statement saying that they apologize, blah blah blah, it's not what they intended, they didn't want it to be pay to win, stuff like that. What they did is they took out all microtransactions from the game temporarily. Basically, what... also, I forgot to mention that after this person found out that it would take 40 hours to unlock this, the heroes, they posted it on Reddit. It became viral on Reddit. EA responded on Reddit saying stuff. What did they say? They said that they wanted the players to feel a sense of accomplishment and like just crap, basically. Just trying to justify this absolute scummy thing that they did. That became literally the most downvoted post on Reddit history, so that went completely viral. So yeah, again, back to where I was saying, they actually took out all microtransactions from the game temporarily in response to this. What I think happened was, and I think it's actually already been confirmed that this has happened, that the CEO of Disney actually contacted the CEO of EA, telling them to do something about this now. The reason that I think this happened was because obviously Disney owns Star Wars, or the Star Wars franchise, the Star Wars IP, and they have allowed EA like they have allowed EA to create games on Star Wars on this IP. Basically, I think what happened was Disney saw that they were creating a lot of bad reputation for Star Wars. They weren't very happy, and I think, and again, I think I said that already, that I think it's already been confirmed that the CEO of Disney actually rang up or contacted the CEO of EA and told him that he has to do something about this, or they're not going to be able to use the Star Wars IP anymore. That's what I think happened. So yeah, and then again they did it. They took out microtransactions temporarily. Basically, what I think is going to happen in the end is they're just going to put them back in with minimal changes. They said that they took them out to fix the process, the whole thing, but really I think they're gonna make minimal changes, and they're going to keep it quite similar and just re-implement them. Basically, what I think is happening is they're just trying to save the launch of the game, because I did hear somewhere, one of my friends told me about this, that a lot of the shareholders were really like not happy, and they were pulling out because EA estimated that they were going to sell about 15 million copies at launch. They ended up only selling 3 million copies. I think that was right. If I'm wrong, I'm sure you'll correct me in the comments. So basically all the shareholders started backing out, and they probably, yeah, so that all happened, and yeah, so this whole thing has sparked a lot of discussion, I would say, and actually some really interesting things, good things for games in general. What's happened has, I'm not sure exactly which countries it is, but a few European countries have actually gone into investigation in trying to change the laws of games and how they all function to try and get loot boxes legalized as a form of gambling, or I guess illegalized, which I think is amazing, because I think they 100% are. The way that I know this is the way the US government is doing it at the moment. The reason that they aren't illegal in games as gambling is because the reason they say is because they what do they say? They say if you pay for it, you're guaranteed to get something, quote unquote. Which, I mean, yeah, but no. Like, it's a very scummy loophole that they've tried to get themselves to keep this afloat, this microtransaction loot boxes. So basically, that's what's been going on. My perspective on this and what I am going to do about this is as of right now, until EA states something otherwise, I'm not going to buy Battlefront 2 indefinitely. I'm just not going to buy it. I'm going to refuse. I just don't think that it's I think that it's really bad what they've done. Oh yeah, look at this three-piece. Awesome three-piece there. Yeah, I just think it's horrible. And I wanted to spark some conversation in the comments of what you guys think about changing the laws to make loot boxes illegal in games. It would definitely change the way games function nowadays, because there's so many games that use this system. You got Call of Duty, you got Battlefront, not anymore. You got like Overwatch, you got CS:GO, Hearthstone, all these games that use this system. They could actually have to change their whole system if this goes through, which is really interesting and a good topic to talk about, I think. I think it would be awesome if they changed it, because it would really, because just microtransactions in general in games are really horrible. Like, you pay a bulk sum of money for the game that's not even the full game. Like, you get a little bit of the game, but then you're encouraged to buy more of the game? Like, what? I just don't understand. I think it's really, really bad that that is a thing. Like, so again, I think it would be really, really awesome if they did change these laws. What was I gonna say? I've lost my train of thought again. Yeah, like things like CS:GO and that kind of thing, and like Overwatch, they would I feel like would be affected immensely from this kind of thing, because like the amount of like CS:GO crates and Overwatch crate openings there are, like on YouTube, stuff like that. The community around that sort of thing is just incredibly big, and the way that they justify having them in the games in the first place is not because the entire population of the game, of the community, buys supply drops or crates, loot crates, because what they call whales, quote unquote, are buying most of them, which are basically people, just everyday people, who spend a crap load of money on loot crates, like thousands of dollars, who most likely have addictive tendencies, like they're addicted, which is really sad that they're kind of preying on those people, and that's how they're justifying keeping these things in the game. So yeah, that's basically it. That's basically all I got to say about this. This gameplay is over. We did lose the gameplay, this game. I did lose the game, but I dropped 40 kills, which is pretty good, I guess. There was one more thing that I wanted to show you and get your advice on something, and it comes just after this. Play the game of mine, which is really, really awesome. Playing the game in this game's pretty messed up, like it just doesn't work. But yeah, so this is one more thing that I wanna show you. Look at this. So after playing this game, I noticed this. Play the game. Like, so see it in slow motion there, and I think it's a collateral. At first, I thought it was like the game just being horrible and sniping being broken, but yeah, I think it's just collateral, which is weird. What do you guys think in the comments? That's all I got to say. Head over to my channel. Please give it a like and a subscribe. It would really help me out. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks again, Thunder. And I'll talk to you all later.